At exactly 1914 or thereabouts, or 7:14, evening 13th of August 2022, 3 days or so after the voting, we are yet to know or to be told who our next president is. I do this video to thank Kenyans, to tell them you are great people, to celebrate them, to honor them, that we become of age. We've continued to love each other. Prophets of doom who thought we will go at each other because of elections. There are people from the foreign media. Every time they are looking for an opportunity to see things going wrong, they are surprised. So thank you, Kenyans. Let's celebrate each other. Elections are elections. We remain brothers and sisters. We all remain Kenyans, irrespective of who wins. When people ask me, who is winning this election? I tell them that your candidate could win. But whoever wins will be a Kenyan. This thing is between William Samoei Ruto and Raila Odinga. Both of these gentlemen are Kenyans. The last time I checked, Raila was a Kenyan. William Ruto was a Kenyan. Any of them can be president of this country. We cast our votes. We showed our preferences. We wait for Chebukati to announce. I know our political leaders are making it very difficult for us. But let's understand that's the nature of politics. And that's how politicians work. Each is claiming victory. So long as they are not doing it in a stupid way, so long as none is declaring themselves elected, we can enjoy the entertainment. So let the game continue. On a serious note, I sincerely believe and hope that Chebukati and the IBC will be able to give us the president-elect latest tomorrow. Should they be overwhelmed, I pray that they do this not later than noon on Monday. The anxiety is too much. People are anxious. And much more seriously, nothing seems to be going on. I've been in Nairobi for the past 3 days. The streets are deserted. So Chebukati and the IBC. And the next commission after Chebukati, because I understand Chebukati is leaving in a couple of months, at the end of his term. Let's do this thing better. Let's have the results within a day, 24 hours. It's possible. There is technology. There are young men and women, educated. When I look within the bombers, I'm not happy that we just have a couple of desks doing the verifications. We should have 3-4 times that, so that this anxiety, this waiting should come to an end. I've heard people blaming others. I want to ask my dear Kenyans, fellow Kenyans, we've cast our votes. Let's not blame Gachagua that he didn't give Ruto the votes to become president. Let's not say Mother didn't contribute much. I've heard people saying Kanini Kega didn't give Raila votes. But then the people who say this forget that Kanini Kega has given Raila perhaps more votes than Raila got in Nyeri County last election. Yes. You say those who worked for Raila didn't work hard. But getting 15% of Nyeri votes is no walk in the park. So let's celebrate those who helped each side as we wait for the person to be crowned. Remember, when I say somebody will be crowned, there are always issues with elections. It's like football. You can see a foul play, but the ref waves play on. The most famous example that I gave during the live stream yesterday is the one of Maradona. It's called the hand of God. So An election is an election. You can think you are winning. Well, there are many people are coming up with figures. But supposing you come up with figures and you tabulate and you say your candidate is winning, but during the verification they get shenanigans. They find that more people have voted than registered voters in a county. According to the law, I'm not breaking you down, but the law is clear. If a polling station has 600 registered voters and 700 vote, then you cancel the entire results of that polling station. So let's not, again, celebrate too early, both sides. But I'm also happy about this election. It has brought many women on board. Exactly my position about women in leadership. A country cannot move on in the 21st century if it doesn't carry along and work with everybody, men and women, the young and the old. All of them must be part of the leadership of a country for it to move forward. I'm only against packing women in the so-called affirmative action. You deny young women sources of inspiration. Today, I've not checked. I understand we have about 7 women governors. These are going to be an inspiration to young girls in this country because they have fought and earned their place. Congratulations to them. Mother Karua is likely going to become the next deputy president. She's going to be an inspiration to young girls in this country. That's how we must see these things. Many women, members of parliament from both sides of the political divide. We must congratulate ourselves as Kenyans for embracing an important integral constituent of this country and making it part of the leadership of this country. A few young men have made it, young women. The most notable, Toto, I think is from Bomet. You know, this is what we are looking at. And this election has produced this kind of people. We must be happy about it. And our politics is becoming detribalized beyond even what I expected myself. I'm happy to see that one of the reasons why this election is peaceful is the tribal angle is not as pronounced as it has been in the past. I can therefore say that in the next 2 or so general elections, perhaps tribe will cease to matter. I hadn't seen this myself. So we are happy that all this is happening. There are disappointments also that Kenyans sometimes vote with their heart instead of their mind. And we are not the only people who do that. It is across the world. I'm very disappointed such a good leader like Lee Kinyanjui from Nakuru has been sent home. But Lee is a young man. He'll come back. But I'm equally very excited that people like Natembeya from Trans Nzoia are now governors. Congratulations to them. I'm sure in the coming years and elections, Kenyans will begin to have quality leadership. But to the supporters who have been calling me, mainly from Azimio, my word is this: have hope.
It's a matter of time. It is not a matter of time. We thought we should have this get together because the country was getting nervous. Now the country can see the true leadership. Tujipigie makofi. And I agree that our true heroes and heroines are brothers from the Mount Kenya region. Jeremiah Kioni and the team, we know you are not victims. You are the true victors. And so now, my friends, we have majority members of parliament as Azimio la Umoja. That's a fact. We have majority governors. So we had to debunk this thing which was circulating in the social media to the contrary. And we are just waiting now. We are confident. We are confident of a win. We cannot announce. We are not Chebukati. But we know that justice is going to be done.
There is no way the tally can be against us. And by the way we have tallied, it's just that we do not have the power to announce ourselves. Because the forms were on the portal. And we took copies and we tallied. and we know where we are. And we know if we had the power, by now we would have called it for ourselves. But we will wait. We will wait for that announcement.
Have hope. Have hope that your candidate, Raila Amolo Odinga, from where I stand and from what I've seen around, is most likely going to be the next president of the Republic of Kenya. If that happens, I'm sure the supporters will celebrate, but I'm sure, again, if anything didn't go your way, you remain a Kenyan. Whoever becomes president will be your president. So take heart that unless something happens, because things happen in politics, unless something strange happens, I do not see anything standing in the way of Raila Amolo Odinga becoming the next president. I hope, in the same light and vein, that tomorrow evening, such a time, I will stand here to be able now to say it with certainty. Whether IBC will have declared or not, by mere tabulations, I'll stand here such a time tomorrow, inshallah. And the message will now be firm, certain, that indeed Raila Amolo Odinga is going to be the next president.